Hello again. This is Ralph with Stroke Warrior Radio's next segment of another stroke survivor interview. Today, I want to welcome our guest, Elizabeth Cottone. How are you, Elizabeth?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Do you prefer Elizabeth or Beth?
I prefer Beth,
Okay,
actually.
good. That's good to know because that
Mhm.
saves a half a second every time I say it, right?
I know, right?
Anyway, the purpose of talking to stroke survivors is to share their experience with other survivors about their
Mm,
recovery. And
right.
this has always been something that's meant a lot to me in my recovery and helps motivate me and make me continue. So I'm excited to hear your story as well.
Right.
Excuse me. I have to edit this out.
Ooh, are you okay?
Yeah, just went down the wrong throat.
Okay.
Anyway, why don't you start by telling us when was your stroke?
Oh, okay. My stroke was 7 years ago
And what kind of
on January 9th of 2017.
okay, what kind of stroke did you have?
I had a really bad stroke. It was a cerebellar hemorrhage.
Ooh, those are rough.
Yep, it was rough.
Yeah, I bet. How what how did you were you in ICU for a long time? Were you in
Well, I'll tell the story if I could. Um, what happened on that dreadful day? I took my dogs in the woods for their morning walk, and when I came back, um, my first symptom was seeing double. I called 911. And then I got very dizzy, tried to shower, couldn't. Um, and then I passed out and I was in a coma for about 6 weeks. So for 6 weeks, I had to be told what happened to me. So yeah, I was in the ICU at UVA Hospital. That would be University of Virginia. Um, and I was told they took really good care of me. And then I moved to an inpatient rehab facility called Northridge. Um, and that was, I mean, it was okay. I was unconscious until about Valentine's Day. And then I woke up, but was kind of in and out. So I sort of remember Northridge. Um, then I got shipped down to more inpatient rehab, about 8 hours from my house, to a place where I stayed for like 3 more months.
Oh my God.
So, and then finally I came home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
That,
yeah. Sorry.
what an ordeal. My gosh.
Yeah.
What limitations were caused by your stroke at the time?
I'm sorry. Say it again.
What limitations were caused by your stroke?
Oh my God. Well, on the day, obviously I was in a coma. When I finally woke up, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't swallow. I couldn't walk. I couldn't talk. Well, I couldn't actually breathe without coughing really hard. So I had to have what's called a trach
Oh
right in
yeah.
my neck, um, so that I could breathe. But then I got better, and eventually, um, I relearned how to talk and how to swallow and how to type and how basically not to be locked in. I'm still working on my walking, but really, I mean, the first 2 years I would have said were bad, and then they totally got better.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty soon. Mine took 6.5 years before it actually jumped in
Oh, wow.
betterness.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your original recovery experience.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to say, probably they took really good care of me in the ICU because here I am, right?
Obviously.
And from there, it kind of went downhill. So my inpatient rehab, I'm so hyper, and I think they were really focused on keeping me alive, which is totally understandable. But I wanted to get up and move around and talk and eat, and I couldn't do any of those things. They wouldn't let me. In fact, I didn't eat for 5 months.
Oh my gosh. You were
I
on a
know.
feeding tube that long?
Yes, even longer. Actually, I was on my feeding tube when I came home. And the only reason that I came home, I told them I have to be here for my daughter's graduation from high school. They're like, okay, we'll let you go. And I said, hey, can I eat a piece of cake? And they said, you can have a piece of cake. That's all.
Good. So that was the first food you had in months. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was.
I'll bet that tasted good.
Oh, and I snuck, well, it did. And I did, but not well now. No, I snuck some coffee because I needed my coffee.
Oh,
It
that's so
was bad.
cool.
Yeah.
You said something about it went downhill after you got out of
Oh,
UVA. By the
right.
way, I'm very familiar with UVA. I used to work
Oh,
there as a
mm-hmm.
credentialing specialist for incoming interns.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an
Mm.
awesome place.
There's
Anyway,
some really good people there.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
very much so. I loved
Mm-hmm.
working there. That was one of my favorite places of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But you mentioned after you got out of there, your
Right.
recovery became downhill.
Right.
Was
So
it the
I went down to Georgia. um, I think they, at this point, what was I, about a month or two out? 2 months actually. And they were really concerned with keeping me alive, but I really didn't think, I think I was capable of a lot more. And, but yeah, no, they were very, restrictive, understandably, but, no, I didn't enjoy it at all.
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't sound like it.
Mhm.
So how'd it go when you transferred to that other place 8 hours away?
Oh, so I had to go on a medical airplane. They knocked me out for the
Oh my
trip.
gosh.
So I checked in unconscious, um, but luckily had my own room.
Oh,
So
good.
that was good.
Yeah, very.
Um, and when I was there, let's see, I did PT, OT, and speech super early in the morning. So I was done by, say, 11 and just sat in my bed the rest of the day. I was like, I thought there were going to be more activities. And like, nope, you need to just stay in your room. And
Wow.
yeah, I mean, I wasn't happy. And eventually they actually literally locked me in my bed with a
Yeah.
lock. I know. I mean, look at me. Of course, I was really angry.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. So anyway, I was traumatized by a lot. Um, beyond the stroke. Also, at home, I have 3 kids, and they were also traumatized by having me have a stroke, first of all, but also then to be away for so long. It was hard. And my husband, too, it was really hard.
Yeah, I bet he's going back and forth between facilities and taking care of the children. And
Totally,
oh my
totally
gosh.
not his role usually.
Did you try and get more physical therapy while you were at that center or no?
I
And they just
did.
didn't do it.
I know, but they hospitals are very restricted places, and they all said no, I can't. There was a couple of great people and some really horrible people, but it was a mix.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I understand
Mhm,
that completely. What, and after that facility, you still go,
mhm.
you went to outpatient physical therapy, right?
I did. Yeah, I came back to Charlottesville. I was here at home, but still doing outpatient every there and loved it. Loved that. But that was a hard time because initially I was really depressed. So all I did for like, I'd say the first year home or a year and a half home was cry. And then I stopped crying. I was like, okay, I could either continue to wallow or I can figure this out and figure out how to be in the world in a different way. And
Yeah.
you know what I did? And it's so eye-opening. I mean, the whole thing was horrible, but very eye-opening. And
Yeah.
I can't say I like going through it, but I am totally, I think, a better person because of it.
My daughter just recently told me, Dad, you're better than you were before your stroke.
Right? No, I hear that too.
Yeah, it's
Like,
amazing.
mm,
What was the most difficult things that you dealt with? I mean, of course, the
right.
mental health issue. Did you get counseling and all?
Oh, tons. Yes, but before my stroke, I was a big athlete. My whole life I was an athlete. Um, I have my PhD. I worked as a researcher as well as being a very strong mother of three girls. My whole life is the girls.
Yeah.
And so when I had my stroke, pretty much all of that was lost. So I would say loss is really hard. Parenting is also really, really hard with a stroke, having had a stroke.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always hard, but it's harder with a stroke, I think.
Yeah. How did you, in the beginning of my recovery, I didn't
Mhm.
know anything. I didn't know any of the stroke survivors. I didn't know anything about what was going to happen
Right.
to me.
Oh, no, I know.
What did you do to overcome those adversities?
Oh my gosh. Well, first, I was in major denial. I was just in the hospital, like, okay, I'm ready to go home, take the kids to school, go to my work. And they were like, no, 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 no.
Yeah, yeah,
And so I had to, first of all, accept the reality that was in front of me. Um, and that was, of course, a barrier for me. And then I really I think it was a shift in my mindset along with tremendously good support. Um it got me to get out of that place of wallowing and denial and be like, okay, this is the way it is. This is me now. What's next? So it was like a real shift. And I would have to say mindset, but really hard. And I definitely needed help.
yeah. Where did that come from? Was it from other family members or, a caregiver or?
Right. Well, I think it was from a wonderful caregiver, wonderful friends, and of course, family.
Yeah.
And, the mindset, I really don't know where that shift came from. I mean, 1 minute, I wasn't like 1 minute, but, I was crying and then I wasn't. And I don't know. I
That
should.
just happened, huh?
Yeah, it must have been just finally all of the self-talk got through.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good point too. We do go
Mm-hmm.
through a lot of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
constantly. How'd the physical therapy go on the outpatient? I mean, you did physical, occupational, and speech. Do you still do it?
Oh,
You still do
great.
that?
And the people, oh my God, they were great. Sorry,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. But I mean, even right now, my speech therapist comes to my support group. I love her.
Oh, nice.
She's great. Yeah. Um,
Wow. Very good.
so yeah, everything, all the therapy was critical, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And you still go?
Um, I only do PT right now.
Okay. And you go once a week, twice a week now, or
Once or twice a week.
yeah. Okay.
But I do a lot at home.
That was my next question. What are you doing at home to keep going?
Oh, right. So because of my stroke, I have balance issues. So I do every day about an hour of balance exercises. And then I do yoga
Oh,
for
wow.
about 45 minutes. And then I go on my treadmill, but just trying to walk, holding on,
Yeah.
and do about a mile.
Nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. And you do this every
And
day.
I do. Hmm.
God bless. That's
And
amazing.
then if I'm not too tired, because I have so much energy, I write. I love to write.
Oh,
I
wonderful.
actually retaught myself how to type with my left hand,
Oh,
because
wow.
that's my weak side, the left, right down the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
A lot of therapists, doctors, whatever, at
Hmm.
some point within 6 months to a year say, this is good as it gets.
Right.
When was there a point in time that it clicked that you can
Hmm.
do better than that mindset?
Mm. Well, I sadly I continue to hear that. And so when did I first decide to go ahead then? Probably my third year out. I just was tired and I could see small bits of progress, and there was no way I was gonna listen to the charger that said I was done.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, his progress definitely slows down, but it doesn't stop.
Agreed.
Right.
Totally agreed. I mean,
Hmm.
I'm eight and a half years and I can now run on the treadmill. You know,
Yeah,
don't have a
right.
cane or anything. So
Hmm.
it makes a big difference. People,
Oh man, you just have to be patient.
I, I was just going to ask you that too. Did you have patience before? Or did you have to learn it?
I had to learn it. I was the most impatient person, and I developed what's called my 4 Ps. Uh, they are patience, positivity, persistence, and perception. So maybe I had persistence before, but not the others. But now I do. And wow, I mean, they're so important to me now.
Yeah. Um, this is maybe too personal a question, but do you have a spiritual component too?
No, I mean, I wrestle. I wrestle a lot, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I have any organizing. Maybe the closest is Buddhism.
Okay.
Um, but it helps me to think of a higher power that is driving me, or causing me to continue and be persistent
Yeah.
and not give up. I mean, otherwise I can't really explain it.
Well, early on my recovery, I rejected
Mhm.
any kind of higher power because I was so angry about it.
Oh, I know it, right?
You know.
Oh, anger. I could talk all day about anger.
Oh yeah,
Oh my God, what a journey that has been for me.
yeah. How do you deal with that now? The anger.
Well, I'm definitely still a work in progress. Um, I am trying to channel it more because I said to my therapist, I said, if I don't get control of my anger, I'll end up in jail. So I was like, oh, I really will. I need to do something. And so, yeah, now it's like I still have plenty of anger, but I control it or try to control
Right, right.
it.
Well, and we've got so much to be angry for. You try and do something that you did yesterday and it doesn't work.
Oh my gosh, right? And before this, my whole life, really, my whole identity was as an athlete. And now I'm like, I mean, I can use my hands better, and my legs, but I still can't walk.
Oh, really?
And yeah, every day it's about rehab.
Yeah, yeah. It is.
Yeah,
It is. Do you still use a walker or cane or?
I do. I
Yeah.
use a walker, and if I'm alone, I'll get in my wheelchair
Oh,
just for
okay.
safety.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Um, so the next question just escaped me. I have to edit this one back out too. What the heck was I going to ask you?
Mm.
Patience.
Is it one that I?
Oh, I
Mm.
think you can. Now I know. Um, do you find, for me, I found that continuing to do the stuff that I did before would, I might not do it as well, but I kept
Mm.
on relearning how to do it.
Mm.
Do you find that true?
So with some things, definitely. Like with typing, I used to be a big writer. And now I've revisited it sort of in a different way. I've written 2 books,
Oh
and
my
before it
gosh.
was all about academic articles. Um, so let's think. So I can't run like I used to. Used to do a 6-minute mile, and that's gone and won't ever come back. So I walk, and that, trying to walk, I'm still thinking that'll be enough. If one day I can walk, in the meantime, I'm horseback riding, which I've never done before.
Oh
I
wow.
love it. I know.
That's
Who
exciting.
could imagine? I can't even walk, and I'm riding a big old horse.
Oh, how cool is that?
I know. And I'm singing and love that, though I'm bad. So I'm learning how to be bad at things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Learning to be bad.
Mhm. Right. No, it's important. I never
Well,
before was bad at anything. Probably because everything I did was the stuff I was good at.
yeah, yeah, that's amazing, amazing, amazing way to think about it.
Yep. I
What
mean,
did
it's
what
hard.
did you learn from your experience that over these past few years that have
Mhm.
actually made your recovery even better than they told you it would be?
Right. Well, no, now, well, before I used to walk around and say to myself, I would literally say this, I'm a shell. I'm a shell with nothing inside. And now I can sort of look at that and think, yeah, I was like, I'm a PhD. I ran marathons. I stayed in shape. I had kids. I mean, they're great. But appearance was really important to me. And now I'm like, the shell is gone. And I'm just there. It's like my essence is there. It's just, I mean, I'm rebuilding. So, like, I've learned about how to rebuild the right stuff
Yeah,
and stay away from the shell.
yeah. Well, I got to tell you, as far as patience, one of your big points.
Mm,
Um,
mhm,
I was on a cane walker and everything for almost 7
mm.
years.
Oh, yep.
Yes, but
Mhm,
now in the water treadmill, I can run an 18-minute mile. So I
mhm.
never gave
That
up on that.
is my goal. I would
Yes,
love that.
yeah. I
Yeah.
tried the water treadmill. It's awesome,
Mhm.
fantastic. I love that
Okay.
thing. But
Wow.
I
Yep.
can actually jog on a regular treadmill also. So
Mhm.
I mean, don't give up hope, lady.
I know, right? I mean, I hear that and I just can't give up.
Yeah,
I mean, I just
exactly.
can't. I certainly know many people who have, and it's sad. It's very sad. But I tell myself, I won't be. I'll be a survivor until many years from now when I go. Hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. How's your recovery today?
Oh, well, other than the walking is amazing. I
Cool.
mean, like I said, I am reteaching myself how to use my left hand, how to use both hands, and how to, I've taught myself how to eat, how to drink, and now drink coffee. I shouldn't, but I do because I love it. Um, and I'm living a really full life. I'm still not walking, which is really important to me, but I'm still sort of wrestling with the idea that if I never do walk, I'm still living a very full life.
Yeah,
And if I do walk, it won't be the most important thing. It'll make life so much easier, but it'll, have more of a place, my legs.
yeah. Well, it's funny. And one of the things that I'm getting from you talking is that I had to learn this a year ago. That
Mhm.
I didn't accept what I had accomplished. I
Right?
was always angry about where I was,
Right.
and you don't do that.
Well, I understand though,
Yeah,
because when you have a stroke, you come a long way, but you're still not there. And you're so angry that you're not there. So instead of looking at like how much you've actually accomplished, you get mad about how much is ahead of you. And so, yeah, no, it's hard. I mean, I
yeah,
have my days where I'm like, this really is horrible.
yeah. I don't want to do this today.
Hmm.
I need a nap.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
going to put you on the spot.
Hmm.
A lot of us are told, or a lot of us realize, and we talk about it up here with a few of the people I know. What's your message to listeners
Hmm.
about what we didn't know that we know then that we know now?
Mm. Well, I'm sure this is like a broken record, but it's important. Persistence, don't ever give up,
Yeah,
ever. I mean, and then I'd say, you know, it gets really hard, but stay in the game. And I mean, even as a parent, I mean, even my kids have made me feel bad. It's hard for me to understand. So for them, it's hard, but you have to take the high road. You just have to stay in the game, stay out there. and just look after yourself.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Do you do any, is the books you write, are they available? Are they
Yeah,
about stroke
they're
at
on
all?
Amazon
Amazon?
as well as in local bookstores, if you ask for them. I
What's the name
think
of the books?
well, the first one, which is my professional hat, is called Dyslexia, A Universe of Possibilities.
Okay,
And the second one, which is more personable, is called, or personal, sorry, is
yeah, I
called
understand.
Reinvention, Life After Traumatic Change. And there's a lot about stroke in that book, but there are also other ways as adults that we go through trauma and then have to reinvent ourselves.
Yes,
And so I cover, not of course everything, but I cover parenting, empty nesting, particularly being an athlete and then realizing you can't do that forever, not even close. Um, and I have a chapter about losing what I call a gateway skill, which is like important, but it's like a seeing, hearing, walking, talking. It's like you can be there cognitively, but be lacking in your gateway skills.
mhm,
And that's really hard. I mean, I've been there and I know people who are there.
yeah,
And I mean, it's amazing.
yep.
People are truly amazing. I
The brain is
have to
amazing.
say. I mean,
Yeah, the brain's amazing. We're learning everything we do.
yes,
Excuse me.
it's my stroke. After my stroke, I've met the most amazing people that I never would have met.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree
So
with that.
it's wow. It's so mixed.
Yeah, I was just talking to somebody at the interview I did just before this. I said that trite saying, it's not the destination it's about the journey.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
No, but we live by the destination. We shouldn't.
you're
We
right.
shouldn't live by the end goal. I mean, we should enjoy our time here or we'll have it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Do you have a website or anything? Or
I do. I do have
oh,
a website under elizabethcottone.com.
okay,
And like right now, I'm not really working other than doing my own independent writing.
okay.
I used to work at UVA, but when I had my stroke, I lost my research job, which was devastating for me. So yeah, so I'm still, I mean, I feel like I'm really busy. I just don't really have a paycheck.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm,
Exactly.
yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, Elizabeth. I
Yeah.
really
Oh
enjoyed
my
talking to and
gosh.
hearing you at sport
Any
groups. Um,
anytime. Yeah.
appreciate your willingness to share. Please check
Oh.
out elizabethcottone.com to take a look at some of her writings in her book, Invention,
Mhm.
Life After Traumatic Change.
Mhm.
And you have a great day, Elizabeth. It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you. You too.
Thank you.